right, so we'll find our seats. And sitting on the sit bones with feet. And so when I tell you how to sit, this is to your body, right? So if it's not something that's going to work for you today, that's okay. But what we're trying to do is feet flat on the floor, spine long and tall, crown to the ceiling, but chin is parallel to the floor. So we're not looking up, but we want to lengthening the neck, the crown, like your little puppet, and you pull your little string on the top of your head. So the tallest posture that you can have. Feet are flat on the floor, pointing forward, if that's you. And I welcome you to close your eyes or soften the gaze if that doesn't feel good. So softening the gaze is just looking on the floor in front of you, not really focusing on anything, or closing the eyes. And just start breathing, noticing the breath a little bit. Maybe lengthening the inhale, lengthening the exhale. Whenever you're ready, taking a nice big inhale into the belly. Feel the belly rise and expand like a balloon. On the exhale, belly deflates, navel goes towards spine, all air comes out. So inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly falls. And continue that at your own pace to your own breath. Inhaling into the belly, filling the belly with air. Exhaling all air out. Belly deflates. When that next inhale comes, we'll let that breath grow into the ribs, into the side body. So inhale, ribs expand. Exhale, ribs come back together and all air comes out. And continue on your own pace. Inhale, ribs expand. Side body fills with air. Exhale, all air out. And if you have trouble isolating that breath, just picture it going there in your mind's eye. Inhaling into the ribs, into the side body, expanding like an accordion. Exhale, ribs go back into midline. And go ahead and do a couple more at your own pace, to your own breath. And whenever you're ready for the inhale, we'll let that breath grow into the chest, into the heart. Inhale, slight rise of the collarbone. And exhale, slight fall. And go ahead and continue inhaling into the chest, into the heart. And once again, just picture it going there in your mind's eye. And what we will do next is bringing those three breaths together for a three-part breath. So we'll inhale into the belly, a little bit into the ribs, and then a little bit into the heart. Exhaling from the heart, then the ribs, and then the belly for a three-part breath. So you can count inhale, 1, 2 in the belly, 3, 4 in the ribs, 5, 6 in the heart. And at your own pace, your own breath. Exhale, 1, 2 from the heart, 3, 4 from the ribs, 5, 6 from the belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly. We use this breath to calm the nervous system, keeping us in the moment or bringing us back to the moment. And feel free to use this breath throughout your practice today and even throughout your day. Anytime maybe you're feeling a little anxious, you need a little grounding, just don't do it while driving. Inhale, belly, ribs, heart. Exhale, heart, ribs, belly. And on the next inhale, we'll go ahead and take that in. And exhale, bringing that left ear towards the left shoulder, nice and gentle. So honoring your range, it probably won't touch your shoulder, honoring your range of motion. Breathe in. And whenever you're ready to inhale, you can come on up. Exhale to side. And when you're ready, inhaling up. Exhale, chin towards armpit. So we'll go off to the side and forward a little bit, nice and gentle. So our necks are delicate. We want to honor whatever range of motion we're having today. No forcing, no pain. And inhale up whenever you're ready. Exhale. And inhale up. Exhale, looking over your shoulder like you're trying to see something behind you. And inhale back, exhale. And come back and relax. Good. Now I just want to remind everyone this is your class. I'm just here to guide you. Right? So if something doesn't feel right, you don't like it, you don't want to do it, you can't do it, you hate it, whatever reason, don't do it. It's okay. No one's judging you. No one's even watching. Most important, do not judge yourself. That's important. I don't think any of us here would even judge each other, right? We judge ourselves like it's our job, right? So let's try not to do that today and any day. Actually, they say if we talk to other people like we spoke to ourselves, that nobody would even talk. So no judgment, no negative self-talk. Whatever you do today, be grateful, being happy, being honored that you showed up and you came to do your yoga. All right, enough lecture. Let's do some shoulder rolls. So the shoulders are going to go up, back, and down. And go ahead and find like every movement here that you have. Nice and slow, feeling all those little micro movements. There's probably some funny noises coming out of there, maybe, or some feelings. Just making sure we're not hurting ourselves, but really finding those movements of range. Shoulders will go up, back, down. Good. Now we'll do one at a time, like we're doing the backstroke. Beautiful. And now, like we're swimming, so forward, one at a time. And maybe only one shoulder wants to do it today. That's okay. Beautiful. And you can let that be still. So we'll inhale into our goddess arms or gold post arms, whatever you like to call them here. On the exhale, we're going to bring the palms and forearms towards each other. Maybe they touch, maybe they do not touch. Inhale, open that heart, bring the shoulder blades towards each other. Good. Exhale, close. Palms and forearms towards each other, maybe touching, maybe not. And keep going. You can do this to your own breath. You do not have to follow my breath. It's different. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Good. Honoring where you are. Good. Awesome. Keep going. And the next time we're open, we'll meet open on the inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to rotate one arm down, inhale up, exhale the other. And this is going to look different for all of us. So we're doing this to our bodies, inhaling up, exhaling down, and alternating. Now you should be slightly challenged here. You should have effort, the place between effort and ease. But if it's hurting or the fatigue is getting so bad, please just stop. But we want to be challenged, right? We want to be good. We'll do one more on each side. All right, and you could shake it out if you want. You could go ahead and make nice. Make nice. There you go. Always make nice. Perfect. Clasping hands together, interlacing fingers. And we're just going to rotate the wrists. And just trying to isolate the wrists. Yeah, the arms are going to move a little bit, but we're trying to just make some wrist movement. Perfect. And go ahead and reverse. Perfect. And now we'll let that be still, and we're going to change the interlace of the fingers here. So it's going to feel a little weird. That's how sometimes you go to do it and you're like, wait, did I do that already? That's how you know it's going to feel weird, because we always go and do what feels the best. We always go to the go-tos. Even without the instruction, we go to the go-to way. So, and we'll make some more folds. And reverse. I'm gonna shake it out. Now we're gonna do some brain stuff, yoga for our brain, right? So we're gonna have both hands shaking, then we're gonna stop one and keep the other one shaking, shake them both, and then stop the other one. I already messed up. So shake them both, stop one, keep the other one shaking, and then alternate. It's okay if you mess up, no one's gonna risk it. It's just good for your brain. All right. And you can let that be over. And we'll give a little palm up here. And a nice little gentle stretch. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. Just grab it on. Grab it onto the fingers. We're gonna feel it here. You're gonna feel it in that texting arm, right? And flip. And switch, palm up. And flip. Good. All right, you can shake it in. Beautiful. So one more for the brain. What we'll do here is we'll take the left, we'll start with the left arm. It doesn't really matter. We'll start with the left arm. And what we'll do is draw it like a sideways figure 8 or an infinity sign in front of your body. And what you want to do is make that 8 as big as you can. So we want to cross that left of your body. And you can go ahead and even rock on your sit bones to make that a little bigger and to make it a little easier on the arm. Now this is what we're doing here is we're crossing that left and right brain. Believe it or not, this is the brain one too. Beautiful. And now reverse, just like it's nothing. Yeah. It's not a trick, you got it. Beautiful. And switch. Right arm, same thing. And noticing there's a difference probably between them. And that's okay. We just notice without judgment, without no stories attached, just noticing. And reverse. Beautiful. All right, and you can let it be still, you can shake it out, you can make nice lines, whatever you want. Now, if your feet come off the floor, you're going to lift them off the floor. Just imagine you see my feet. If they do not come off the floor, you can go ahead and just leave them there. That's okay. But what we'll do is we're going to circle our feet and our ankles, toes towards each other. So if these were your feet, right? So circling the ankles. And now what I want everyone to do here, because I know there might be some, I know I have some stiffness. I know one of my ankles doesn't circle the same way as the other one. I want you to close your eyes and picture the most perfect circles. So you have all the mobility in the world right now. Close the eyes, no matter what the feet are doing physically, just picture them making these perfect circles. And then go ahead and reverse. Perfect circles. Beautiful. Now, if you want to point your toes towards me and then towards you, so point and flex as if these were your feet. Good. Now, windshield wipers, back and forth. Perfect. All right. So now what we'll do is bring those heels down to the floor. Now you might want to come a little forward in the chair, just making sure you're safe here. So you can hold on to the chair if you would like, or you can bring your hands to your thighs too. But safety first. So if you need to hold on to that chair, that's absolutely okay. So legs are as straight as they can be, but knees are soft and not lax. Now, if straightening those legs and the heels are digging into the floor, right? So if that's too much, if you're really super tight back there and that's too much for you, you can always keep a little bit bend in the knees. And so we're right here, legs are straight, spine is long and tall, you're feeling it in the back of those legs. If this is enough for you, absolutely stay right here and get your stretch. If you want a little bit more, taking a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to come forward, slide those hands down the legs, flat back. So we're not going to round the spine to get closer to the floor. A nice flat back. And we're just coming as forward as it feels good. And we're feeling that stretch behind the legs, the hamstrings. We don't want to overdo it. So just where it feels good. And so this is not a touch your toes game. I mean, maybe you get to your toes. That's absolutely beautiful. It's not necessary. We're just moving forward and stretching out the back of those legs. And we're breathing. Always breathing, right? Not holding the breath. Nice deep breaths. Now taking a nice inhale, and on the exhale, see if you can come a little bit more forward. Maybe you come a millimeter, maybe an inch, maybe a foot, maybe nothing. Beautiful. And whenever you're ready for that inhale, again, you come on up. And exhale, you can bring the legs back. And came forward, you back in that seat. Take a nice breath. Everyone's hydrating, right? Who is somewhere today that it's less than 80 degrees out today? Anyone? Nobody. All right. Yeah, you are? So I don't know about everybody else, but I know the sun is shining here and it's definitely warming. I mean, it can be 80 degrees and no sun, but what we'll do is we'll do some sun salutations. I don't know if I've done these with you all before, but you might be familiar with sun salutations. You might have seen them regular yoga ones, but I have this series for the chair. So these are usually done in India, we're towards the rising sun. You do 108 of them towards the rising sun. We will not do 100 of them, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if we can do 4, which is kind of 8, because they have to have, seem like, it'll seem like 8, but it'll be 4. So let's see if we can do that many. You can stop anytime. You don't have to do them. But we're going to bring the palms together to start. What I love about these is it really does work every part of the body. So it's a nice little series. Has anyone done any kind of sun salutation before? With the exception of people who my class before for this. Has anyone ever done any? Yeah? All right, cool. So were they for the chair? No, regular ones. Okay. So maybe these are different. They're different, but you'll see the similar things to it. All right, so palms are together in front of the heart. And we're going to start with a nice big inhale. So palms up and all the way above the head to wherever you get. And then a nice exhale down the middle. And our next inhale, we're going to point. It's, rather, and exhale, palms down. All right. So we're going to do this a few times first. So palms together. So inhale, palms up. So like you're gathering something. What are you gathering? What do you need to gather today? What do you need? And on the exhale, come on down. And then again, point, inhale. And exhale, float. Float. Feel all the energy in you. Good. And we're going to do that a few more times. So inhale, palms up. And if you have to go at a different pace than me, that's absolutely fine. We're all going to have a different lung capacity. Inhale, point. And float. Feel the energy. Good. And again. Gather. Inhale. And one more time, inhale, palms up. This time, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring a leg up with you. Knee towards chest. Good. Exhale down. Inhale, bring the other knee towards your chest. Good. And exhale down. Inhale, back bend, open the heart. Good. Exhale, boat. So arms and legs lift off the floor if that's possible. Boat. Good. Inhale, back to our seated mountain. Exhale, forward. Inhale, bring a leg with you. Good. Exhale down. Inhale, bring the other one. Exhale down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, both arms and legs lift. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, forward. Now we'll inhale up all the way up. All the way, all the way, all the way. All the way up as high as you can go. Palms together if that's possible. And you're going to exhale one side. Little side stretch. Inhale up. Exhale the other. Good. Inhale up and exhale down the middle. All right. So that was 1/2. How was that for everybody? Want to do some more? Yeah? A couple more? Yes? Yeah, okay.
Sure.
So everything's optional. Just remember that if you find yourself getting too fatigued, please stop. All right? Or do the parts that you enjoy. Maybe you don't enjoy all the parts, and that's okay. All right. Inhale all the way up. Arms up. Good. Exhale forward. Inhale, bring a leg. Exhale down. Inhale, bring the other leg. And bring it as high as it can go for you. Exhale down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, both arms and legs lift. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward. Inhale, leg. Exhale down. Inhale the other leg. Exhale down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, both. Inhale, back to seated mountain. Exhale, forward. Inhale all the way up, all the way, all the way, all the way. And exhale to the side. Inhale up, exhale the other side. Inhale up, and exhale down the middle. Good. And again. Inhale all the way up. Exhale forward. Inhale leg. And exhale down. Inhale the other leg. Exhale down. Inhale back bend. Exhale boat. Inhale mountain. Exhale forward. Inhale leg. Good. Exhale down. Inhale the other leg. Good. Exhale down. Inhale back bend. Exhale boat. Inhale back to seated mountain. Exhale forward. Inhale all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Comes together. Exhale one way. Inhale up, exhale the other way. Good. Inhale up, exhale right down the middle. All right, one more time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale forward. Inhale, bring a leg. Good. Exhale down. Inhale, bring the other leg. Exhale down. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, boat. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale forward. Inhale leg. Exhale down. Inhale leg. Exhale down. Inhale back bend. Exhale boat. Inhale mountain. Exhale forward. We're going to inhale all the way, 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 all the way up. Comes together. Exhale. Inhale up, exhale the other. Inhale up, exhale down the middle. Oh my gosh, that was awesome, guys. And those of you who have never done these before and that I can see, like, great job following. Like, these are not always easy. So you guys, awesome job. You're so little, whatever you want, whatever it is. And that was your thanks for hanging in there. Like, we haven't met for 3 weeks, so that was a lot. That was a lot. I'll try to take it a little bit easy for the rest of the class. For you guys did great. That's all. I'm still impressed. Wow. I know. Yeah. Seriously. All right. So now that our hips are all stretched out, we'll do our chair Fidget today. So now this one has a whole bunch of versions, and everyone's going to be a little different. Now I'd like to start with maybe straightening out that right leg for you. We're gonna do all the versions, and then you're gonna find what you like. All right. And if you already know what you like and you don't want to go through it all, that's fine too. We're gonna cross over that left leg over that right ankle. So this might be your chair Fidget. If you feel it in the hips, maybe your knees are a little cranky today, or your hips are cranky, and this might be just for you here. Or you could pull it up. You could pull up that left ankle to the shin. Maybe you'll feel a little bit more. Or maybe you could pull it all the way to the thigh. Or maybe you can even bend into that right leg. And this is our full expression right here. So it might not be for everyone. If you're super tight in that left hip and that left thigh, if your knees are a little cranky, this might not be for you. But say you did get here and you're like, it's a little too much, but I can almost do it. Straightening out the opposite leg to where it might feel good for you. So finding whatever that means for you. So you can straighten out this right leg here and it'll be a little bit easier. So getting into whatever version feels good for you. Now, if you have access to your foot, just give it a little love, little rub. Maybe your little toes too. If you don't have access to your foot, just send it some love from your heart. Maybe just tell it, "See, I love you." All right. And whenever you've had enough, let that be still. Taking the left arm, resting it on that left thigh. Doing whatever you want with that right hand. Maybe you want to hold onto the ankle or the chin or just by your side, whatever you feel like doing there. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to come forward with a flat back until we feel a nice stretch in that left hip, that left thigh. So maybe you stay sitting up here. Maybe that's where it feels for you. You're getting enough. Or maybe you want a little bit more. You can come as forward as you want. Maybe your nose touches your shin. Mine does not. And you're breathing. So no matter what is going on here, you're breathing. Maybe you're letting go on that exhale. So they say we hold traumas, emotions, physical traumas in our hips. So maybe letting something go, thinking about letting it go. Maybe there's something you want to let go of. Just think about letting it go. What would that feel like? On the exhale. And you're breathing. Whenever you're ready for an inhale, we'll inhale up. Exhale, right hand maybe will come to left knee, left hand on thigh or chair. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, taking a gentle twist, belly, ribs, and heart follow, twisting towards that bent knee, maybe towards your back, and you're breathing. So on every inhale, lengthen that spine. And on every exhale, imagine more twisting. You're a sponge, wringing it out all that you don't need, all that you're letting go of. Wring it out. Beautiful. And whenever that inhale comes to you, you can inhale, come on back. And exhale, help the leg down and make nice. Make nice. And now we will go ahead and do the other side. So once again, you can start, maybe you know what's going to happen here now. Maybe you could start at the ankle, move up to the shin. Maybe it comes up, maybe your ankle comes all the way above the knee. Maybe the side's a little different, you have to stretch out that opposite leg. So whatever version of your chair pigeon, go ahead and find that. And maybe none of these work for you. That's okay too. If you have access to the foot, give it a little quick love. And then don't forget your toes. Your toes need love too. Or sending it love from your heart. Good. And whenever you're ready, we'll take an inhale. And on the exhale, once again, coming forward until you feel that stretch in that right hip, that right thigh. And this side is probably not the same as the other. That's okay. Just noticing, no stories, right? No judgments. And you're breathing. Maybe letting go on that exhale. Beautiful. And whenever you're ready, you can inhale on up. Exhale, left hand on right knee or shin, left hand on thigh or chair, wherever that falls. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly, ribs, and heart follow, twisting towards your bent knee, probably towards your right. And you are breathing, wringing it out, wringing out what you do not need like a sponge. And whenever you're ready, we'll inhale back. And exhale, help that way down. Make nice. Make nice. So now it's time for my favorite pose. So gratitude receive, right? So we all want or need something, right? Hopefully more wants than needs. But we're gonna ask for it. So what we'll do is we will ask the sky, the heaven, the universe. We're gonna inhale, open up our hearts, open our arms, look up to the sky, the heaven, the universe, whatever it means to you. Ask for something you want or need, right? Exhale, palms together in front of the heart, bow forward and express gratitude for something that you have. So not only is this there's a physical part to this too, as well as an asking and receiving. So it's been proven that the more gratitude you have, the more good things will come into your life. Whether you believe it or not, you can just do the physical part of this too. But we all have something to be grateful for. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask for five. We're going to do this 5 times. It could be, you can ask for 5 different things. It could be the same thing 5 times. That does not matter. The gratitude is the most important part here. 5 different things you are grateful for. Okay, 5 different things you're grateful for. We all have 5 different things. Some days are harder than others to think about. But if you're struggling today, just think of it took you 5 things to get here, right? So it could just be those, or maybe they're really big things to be grateful for. So whatever it is, 5 different things you're grateful for. Now, when we do this in class, that we do this silent. We don't yell out Lotto or tall, dark, and handsome or whatever it is you're looking for. But if you're muted, you can yell it out as long as the people that are home with you don't think you're strange. So it doesn't have to be silent. That's the fun part of the Zoom, right? It doesn't have to be silent unless you're not muted. All right. So hopefully everyone understands. If anyone does not understand, raise your hand and I will try to explain it better. Okay, we all got it. Gratitude received. All right. What we'll do is we will start together. We will not finish together. Everyone's going to be different here. 5 times. If you get caught up and you're like, oh no, I forgot, blah, blah, blah. Go ahead and do an extra. That's fine. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes when we get going with the gratitude part, I can't stop because then I feel like I've left something out. So within reason, you can do extra, right? We don't want to be here till midnight. But all right. So with that, nice big inhale. A long exhale. And then you can start on your next inhale. What do you want? What do you need? Ask for it. And whenever you're ready to exhale, bow forward. What are you grateful for? And keep going at your own pace to your own breath 4 more times. 4 more times on your own. And when you're done, just close the eyes or soften the gaze. Palms together, either palms together in front of the heart, or you can open the palms on your lap for more receiving. And just, so what were you asking for? What would it look like? What would it be like? What would it feel like as if it were? So I really want you to visualize and hold on to that for as long as you can. We're going to try to hold on to that for like 30 seconds. What were you asking for? So really seeing those details. What were other people involved? Look, do you feel like, are you wearing a certain outfit? Are you in a certain place? So I really want you to visualize, what were you asking for, as if it were, really seeing that. And really holding on to that uninterrupted with all the positivity you can muster up. Really seeing that. What would it be like? What would it look like? What would it feel like? Where are you? Who's there? What are you wearing? Are there sounds? Are there smells? Really visualize. And whenever you are done, I will invite you to get as comfortable as you can. So if you are home, the sky might be the limit there. So if you want to lay down, if you want to sit in a different chair, if you want to do a headstand, I don't know about the headstand, but whatever feels good, getting as comfortable as you can. Whatever that means to you. Let's see, having some music trouble here. Now go ahead and find that little place in your head where the thoughts come in. Just see if you can make it a little bit smaller. And I know those thoughts are pesky and they might come anyway, but that's okay. We're going to let them pass, like passing clouds, like passing traffic, right? No stories, no judgments. So we'll have a silent meditation today, and then I'm going to read a card for you, so I don't want to scare you when I start speaking again. Now, if that mind wanders, just bring it back to the nothing. And being kind, our minds were created to think. That's what they're for. All right, so thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Michelle.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Namaste.
If you have a question, I'll stay for a minute if you need to ask a question, a comment, or anything.
I'd just like to let everybody know, hey, if you don't know me, I'm Casey from MS Focus, the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation. We do have an educational event happening tonight with Dr. Aaron Boster. He's talking about the 5 keys to managing your MS. So if you would like to attend that, you can go to our website, msfocus.org, and you'll find it under the events section, or you can just email me, casey@msfocus.org, and then I'll send you the registration info.
Cool. Do you know what time that is?
It is 6:30 Eastern, which would be 7:30 Central. Wait, no, 5:30 Central, right? Yes, going backwards. 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central, 4:30 Mountain, 3:30 Pacific.
Oh, great. You did the math for us too. Thank you. Sure, we all appreciate that. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you
Thank
next
you.
week.